Okay, let me verify that we are live. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the Hurricane HQ. And in this video, alright, you can hear me? Alright, so currently, there's an ongoing severe weather event in the southern United States. Pull that up. So as you can see right on the screen, this is our current outlook here by the Storm Prediction Center, and it is highlighting this enhanced risk area here in the southern United States, mostly Louisiana and Alabama, and I will be live as these storms move throughout the rest of Alabama and through, Louisiana and Alabama. So I will be live for this entire enhanced risk and the severe weather that comes with it. What 101 pixel? Hello and welcome to the stream. But as you can see right here, that is our area we're watching out for, and I will actually pull up our tornado threat here. So our tornado threat here is actually a 10% SIG here, which basically means that there's a significant risk for tornadoes within this black shaded area, and we also have that 10% risk, so 10% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of any spot within this yellow region. So pretty high threat today for some of those tornadoes. And we also even have that 5% that goes into Florida, and then that 2% that extends pretty far north actually. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything in the form of that 2%. I think the 10% and 5% areas are really where we have to be watching out for the severe weather threat. Now, if you take a look at our wind right here, you could see 30% for wind here, so 30% chance of seeing severe thunderstorm wind gusts of 60 miles per hour within any point in this red area. And then we also have that 15% risk in that yellow area as well. And then moving on to hail. Hail is actually our lowest threat. There is less than a 5% chance of hail. I would say probably about 2%, but we're not going to be seeing hail with this system or really anything like that. So I'd say a little less than 5%, probably like 3 or 2% for some hail within 25 miles of any given point. Alright, so let's now take a look at the radar and see what's currently happening with these thunderstorms here. So as you can see right here on the radar, lots of colors here. We have very large amounts of very heavy rainfall with these storms. We have actually some cells ahead of the storm, and then we have that main line of storms here, which is actually a severe line of storms, which means severe thunderstorms are likely with this line. Now, let me actually pull up the warning software. I do have a new software that actually will create an audible alert if there is any tornado warnings or anything like that. So we will all be notified if there is a severe thunderstorm or tornado warning issued or anything like that. So yeah, don't think I will not be notifying everyone. I will definitely be notifying everyone on what's going on. Alright, let's pull this up, okay? Yeah, lots going on today with severe weather, and I will actually be... Alright, there we go. So the latest tornado warning was 13 minutes ago for Jackson, Louisiana, Wilson, Louisiana, and Norwood, Louisiana until 3:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So luckily, that has expired. And I don't believe we have any active tornado warnings. Yeah, we do not have any active tornado warnings. Although if I actually go in depth here, you can see we have several areas of rotation. Right here we have some rotation here, which could go warned if it does strengthen. And then a few other areas actually along this line. And I would actually say down here near Franklin and Morgan City, that's where we're likely going to be seeing our next tornado warning. And I'm actually sure there will be another one. Based off what's going on here, the storms are moving just to the middle of this enhanced risk here. So I believe personally that the threat for these storms is continuing to increase, or tornadoes is continuing to increase with these storms. Now I'm going to actually post this link on Twitter for everyone who is on Twitter who wants to watch live here. And then I'll continue the live coverage. And if anyone does have anything you want to send me, if anyone's in the impacted areas and have a storm photo, definitely at me on Twitter. It's at the Hurricane HQ, and I could show it on stream for everyone to view. So yeah, if you want to get that out, I definitely recommend you send that to me on Twitter or in the chat. Alright, there we go. So that is all set up there. If anyone doesn't want to send me anything on Twitter, definitely feel free to do that. Now let's actually head back to the coverage here. So let's see. Real quick, I would actually like to show the current watches and warnings in effect for the Louisiana area here. So as you can see, we actually have that tornado watch in effect for this entire yellow region here. And then we also have our severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings here, which I don't believe are actually here right now. Let's make sure, though, by refreshing the screen. Yeah, those are not here. But yeah, then again, we have those tornado watch here. And then this severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for those areas there. So I definitely want to watch out if you're in that tornado watch, as it's kind of in the name. You got to watch out for tornadoes. Alright, so let's take a look at the radar again. Here, as you can see, lots of storms are starting to form within the areas here. And pretty soon we'll have to switch radar. I'm actually going to use this radar here. But you can actually kind of see it. A lot of these storms have small hook-like formations. And that is definitely not good for the rotation kind of side of things. There is some slight rotation in some of these things, but it's not likely to become anything like that. But yeah, slight rotation, I'd watch out. But the main area with the watch out for those rotating thunderstorms is actually over here. We have a few rotating thunderstorms here, which could potentially go tornado warned if they do strengthen more. And then, yeah, we have that tornado possible. So definitely watch out if you're in a severe thunderstorm warning. And yeah, tornado possible on this one. And even if it's not tornado possible, I'd watch out, because severe thunderstorms are pretty dangerous. Definitely go indoors. And I'd definitely be in your safe place away from windows during a severe thunderstorm, because those winds can definitely shatter those windows, whether it be debris or the winds itself. Now, if we take a look at the Baton Rouge area here, you can see there's actually some radar indicates strong winds impacting this area here in the 40s potentially. And that is where that main line is actually impacting. So we potentially have wind gusts into the 40s to 50s impacting Baton Rouge right now. And I can actually take a look at the velocity yet again. And you can see it's about to impact the Baton Rouge area, this huge cluster of 40, 50, potentially even 60 mile per hour winds. So definitely watch out if you're in the Baton Rouge area, as you could be seeing these very strong thunderstorms impacting your area quite soon. Now if we take a look at the radar yet again, let's actually use GR Analyst. I'm actually going to show everyone what's currently happening with the radar. This is actually 3D radar here. And while I do this, I actually would like to give a shout out to a good friend who also has a weather YouTube channel who will be streaming later today. Their YouTube channel is Liam's Weather on YouTube. I definitely recommend you go check them out. They have a great channel. Well, Liam does. He has a great weather channel. I definitely recommend everyone goes and checks out his channel and maybe even subscribes to it as well. Alright, looks like we do have a new alert that has just been issued. Let's see, what was that issue?
Greetings from tornadohq.com. Greetings from tornadohq.com.
Alright, there we go. But I believe a new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. For some of these areas here, this is a new severe thunderstorm warning. Alright, yeah, so new severe thunderstorm warning including Baton Rouge, Central Louisiana, and Zachary, Louisiana until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yeah, this is a new alert that is currently in effect. Let me actually verify what's going on real quick. But yeah, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect, and I will get those details up in just a moment once I get this to work. Alright, there we go. The system is working now. So if there is any alerts, then we will be notified on the stream, and I will be able to read it out to people. So I'm going to make this a list rule. Alright, there we go. So alright, and our system is up and running here. So yeah, that severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for portions of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Central Louisiana, and Zachary, Louisiana until 4:45 p.m. This is for 60-mile-per-hour winds, penny-sized hail possible. And there's a lot of population that's currently exposed to this thunderstorm. 522,000 people are potentially going to be exposed to this thunderstorm, with 174 schools and 33 hospitals which are in the path of this storm. And this storm does include major city like Baton Rouge, and then other large areas like Alliston, Central, Addis. And it looks like we have a new alert that was just issued. Let's actually pull this up and see what's going on here. I'm not sure which alert this is right now. Let's actually see.
There is one new special marine warning.
Alright, a new special marine warning is now in effect.
5 of your tracked locations appear to be affected by these new warnings. New special marine warning. This warning is potentially affecting the following tracked locations. Location number 1, which is inside of the polygon for this warning. Location number 10, which is inside of the polygon for this warning. Location number 9.
Alright, so let's take a look at the Twitter. Let's see if anything is currently happening. Let's see if there's actually any reports of these thunderstorms or anything like that is coming out of Louisiana right now. So not much is currently happening, just a lot of radar images right now. So yeah, no reports or anything like that are coming in at the moment. But yeah, no reports are coming in, so that is definitely actually very good news that there is no reports coming in, because that could mean that there is not much currently happening at the moment. So that is actually excellent news for a lot of people right now. And then we actually have a new special marine warning in effect. This is for this area right here, this large area. That's where that special marine warning is in effect for. And it actually is possible, if I actually zoom in here, water spout possible for that, so I definitely want to watch that closely. Yeah, I definitely want to watch that very closely, and it does look like there is an area of rotation. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry, I actually just got this system to work now. So yeah, that special marine warning is in effect. It says winds of 34 knots or greater is possible. No hail is expected, and it is possible that we could be seeing a waterspout with this particular special marine warning. So I definitely keep your guard up, and it actually does look like it is moving to the north by the looks of it. As you can see on radar right here, once it does load, these storms are trending in this direction here. So if you're in Homa, LaRousse, Gallerano, Gray, or even New Orleans, I would actually watch out, because there is some rotating thunderstorms offshore which could come on land and become tornado warned. So if I were you, I'd start getting ready, get your plan ready if there is a tornado warning or anything like that. Now, these radar products take a very long time to load for some reason, so I'm sorry if I can't get 3D radar as quickly as I should be. But yeah, it is just really that load times that is the problem. Now, if we take a look at what's currently happening here, you can see, again, that special marine warning is in effect with waterspout possible, no hail expected, but 34-knot winds are also possible with this storm. So these could become severe when they come onto land, and they kind of already are strong thunderstorms. So I definitely want to watch out. If you're in any of these areas over here, I'd say southeast Louisiana, you got to watch out for these storms. For sure. Now I'm going to take a quick little 3D scan of these storms here. And that's actually partly why the load time's so bad, because it has to load in that 3D as well. So I'm sorry for the load times. on this software here. But as you can see, very, very interesting storm setup. Not the tallest clouds by any means, but there are some strong storms there, and I definitely want to watch out if I was in your area. I'd be tracking these storms closely. Now, not too much going on with rotation or anything like that, but then again, these are still strong storms, and I definitely recommend everyone watch out. Now let's just check the en route real quick, see if there is any rotation, which there is something going on over here. So it's definitely something to watch, but nothing really to worry about, I'd say. Well, something new was just issued. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning now is in effect for Prairieville, Louisiana, Gardnerville, Louisiana, and Denham Springs, Louisiana until 4:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The threat information with this storm is winds up to 60 miles per hour and penny-sized hail are possible. And then a tornado is also possible with this thunderstorm. And the population that could be exposed to this dangerous thunderstorm is 369,000 people, with 91 schools and 13 hospitals are in the path of this storm. So if you are in that area that new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for, I definitely watch out closely. This is right here for Donaldsonville here, and this is where you have to watch out. As there could actually be a strong storm in this area, and this storm is approaching New Orleans. So I really want to watch the forecast closely if you are in New Orleans as well, because the forecast is going to be turning upside down there quite quickly, actually. New Orleans, you could already potentially be seeing some of this bad weather, so I definitely want to watch out if I was in New Orleans or anything like that. Let's see here. So let's actually take a look at radar scope real quick. So I can see that new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for this area here. And there is a lot of population that is exposed to this thunderstorm. So if you are in the path of this storm, please, please, please get indoors, because this is going to be a pretty strong storm with 60 mile per hour wind gusts, which could easily knock down could easily knock down objects outside. Could knock down plant pots and chairs, tables, small umbrellas outside, things like that. Loose objects could easily be thrown around and could even turn to debris out there. So I definitely want to watch out if you are in the path. And many people don't think of these small objects as really anything dangerous outside, but things moving at those speeds can be dangerous. Like even a lawn chair being thrown at you, you may not think that is dangerous in any way, but when it's getting thrown at you that fast, I would actually say that could be pretty damaging or even deadly if at a fast enough speed. Now, there is one area here that I am watching for a tornado, and this is actually just to the east of Charenton and Baldwin. You can see right here, this area of rotation is a cause for concern. Now, there is a tornado possible with this severe thunderstorm warning, and as you can see, there is some rotation. There's winds moving in this direction, this direction, this direction, and then this direction, which clearly is rotation. I could actually just draw that in a different way, like this. This is what that storm is likely looking like right now. That is a rotating mesocyclone, is what the actual name is. This is a mesocyclone, or a rotating thunderstorm. That is the actual official name. Now this thunderstorm here, I want to watch out because this is rotating. Now I don't think there is any reports of anything coming out of the area. I could check again real quick. Yeah, there is no reports coming out of the area right now, at least on Twitter. So if anyone is in the area and is watching this, I definitely recommend you report it to the National Weather Service and this stream. Let's see. Yeah, not much is currently going on there. Not sure what's going on with all these flash flooding and things, but yeah, very dangerous situations on the ground there. And I actually did wish that more people were watching the stream right now, so they could be informed on what's currently happening, as there is no one watching at this moment here. And yep, that rotation I was watching just weakened a bit. So that is actually really good news that this weakened a bit. So yeah, we don't have the highest chances for that to become a tornado now. The area to the north of it is another area to watch. We have that winds moving in opposite directions over here, which could cause that rotation to form, could get more organized and potentially become a tornado warning pretty soon. So that's what we have to watch out for. Now we also have another area of rotation right here. We have those winds moving in this direction and this direction. So several areas, and even offshore actually. This one looking slightly stronger. You could see right here, rotation, and these could easily become tornadoes or funnel clouds if they did grow a bit. Now we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Hold on, let me actually verify that real quick. Never mind, forget what I just said there. But yeah, we have those areas of rotation down here, and I actually wouldn't be surprised if this did become a funnel cloud or even a water spout, because it is offshore. So I definitely watch this area closely, especially if you were in the Morgan City area or the Franklin area. There's actually another area of rotation right there, right next to you there. So lots of areas of rotation in the area here that's actually approaching New Orleans. So New Orleans, you actually should be watching out for this one over the water, which is probably the most concerning one at the moment, because this one is heading in your direction there. So I watch out. Now, it is not a tornado at the moment. I really don't want to scare people that there's a tornado on the ground when there isn't. But yeah, definitely watch out is what I'm saying. Watch out for a tornado warning if that does get issued. Alright, let's take a look at normal radar now. So radar is showing those strong storms impacting the Franklin area, the White Castle area, the Baton Rouge area right now. And Baton Rouge could be seeing very strong winds at the moment, and even some slight rotation. There's some winds in this area, 20-30 mile per hour. So I would not be surprised if they did get some of those strong storms. Now, I'm actually going to pull up a webcam from EarthCam. From Louisiana. We can take a look at those storms that are currently impacting that area now. I'll open up a few of these, actually. Alright, let's see. New Orleans cam. We'll take a look at the New Orleans cam here. And it actually is raining here in New Orleans at the moment. So I definitely want to watch out if I was over there for those storms approaching, I should say. Taking it. Well, we'll open up another webcam actually. Right here, Mississippi River cam. And we'll open up one more. Let's actually take a look at the Lake Charles area, and give me 1 second. Alright, I am back. Alright, let's take a look at, what was I gonna... Alright, here we go. So here's the latest webcam here from the Lake Charles area. Where is Lake Charles? Lake Charles is back there. We don't care about Lake Charles. Alright, so that's the webcams I'm going to bring up. This one right here along the Mississippi River. And we also have this other one right here in New Orleans right now. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, I see. There's a lot of cameras. Travis, Texas? Where the heck did that come from? Alright, well, I give up on this. Well, currently in Louisiana right now, there is this currently happening here. So yeah, there is some rainfall. It's currently occurring here in Louisiana, and it looks like it might actually still be raining right now. So I'd definitely watch out if I was in those areas now. So no new alerts coming in right now. I can actually verify that real quick. And forget what I just said, a new severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect for Mississippi. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. This is for Port Gibson, Mississippi, Hermanville, Mississippi, and Grand Gulf, Mississippi until 5 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And it looks... What? Oh, okay. Winds, threat information, the winds, there could be wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, penny-sized hail, and the population exposed to this dangerous thunderstorm is 8,500 people, with 4 schools and 1 hospital in the path of this storm. So definitely watch out if you're in those areas right now, as there could be a pretty dangerous storm heading your way. Now, luckily, no tornado possible, though, so that is very good news. Now, let's actually head back down south here. Not sure what radar to even use at this point. Alright, we're using this radar. So let's take a look at the rotation right now. Let's see if there is anything going on. Nope. Let's use this radar. So yeah, we do have actually this area right here, which I'm actually a little concerned about. Right here, we have some rotation. We have those actually pretty strong winds moving this way and this way. And then this one over here, we also have some strong winds moving this way and this way here. So, very strong winds in some of these pockets of rotation, these small couplets. And I'm actually a little concerned about these two as they are approaching lands and could become tornadoes. And then we also have even more rotation trying to form over here. So, more tornadoes could be actually approaching in Louisiana. So, we have to continue to track this now. Oh. I'll dismiss that real quick. But yeah, tornado threat does continue. And we also had those dangerous severe thunderstorms. And it'd be nice if we had more viewers, because currently we have 0, unfortunately. Yeah, I really wish we did have more viewers right now, because, yeah, we could get the word out about these storms, but unfortunately there are no viewers right now. Oh well. Well, let's take a look at the severe weather right now in other areas here. So, Baton Rouge, there is very, very heavy rainfall and strong winds impacting your areas. So, if we actually head over to velocity here, You can see very strong winds and lots of rotation. Very small pockets of rotation are moving through Baton Rouge area. And I feel that some of these could go tornado warned if they did strengthen a bit more. But aside from that, yeah, still strong thunderstorms. We still have 60-mile-per-hour plus thunderstorms impacting the Baton Rouge area. Now, honestly, I feel like the threat is decreasing. We're not seeing any strong tornadoes at the moment, although that can easily change any moment, as we are seeing all those pockets of rotation impacting some of these areas. Like, you can see all of these areas right here. This is rotation. This is rotation. We have minor rotation here, something going on over here. Lots of areas, even down here, which could become a tornado with further intensification. So if there's more intensification, these areas could form into tornadoes and potentially could impact some of these areas. Even offshore, there's some pockets of rotation which could become tornado warned if they continue to strengthen. Now, if you take a look at 3D radar, I will actually pull that up real quick. We can take a look at the storms in 3D and what people in Baton Rouge area could be seeing and what the heck. I am sorry about that. That was loud. So yeah, right here, this is what the storms are currently looking like. Now, not the highest with clouds. They're actually pretty low in elevation, but still, aside from that, very strong storms. And I'd still watch these storms quite closely because they could still deliver those strong winds of 60-mile-per-hour, penny-sized hail possible, and then even those tornadoes, which could be already forming right now, honestly. So let's take a look at this tornado severe thunderstorm warning, which has a tornado possible tag on it here. This severe thunderstorm is actually moving towards the New Orleans area. It is currently impacting the Pierpont, Belterre, White Castle areas, and yeah, 60-mile-per-hour winds, penny-sized hail, and a tornado possible with this. So definitely watch out if you're in these areas for those threats. Now, I definitely want to get to your safe place, get away from windows, try and get to the most interior room of your home, away from windows, because debris that is getting thrown by just normal winds, it could be anything. It could be a plant pot. It could be an outdoor chair. All these different things could be occurring with this storm. So definitely do not let your guard down with these storms. That is all I can really say with this particular event. It's just don't let your guard down because these storms could deliver some of those strong winds. Hi HP, just saying hello. Massachusetts got bad winds last night. It was a mini hurricane. Yes, I actually saw videos from especially the coastal areas down there. There was very heavy rain. There was winds, and this was wind-driven rain. There was gusts near hurricane force. That was a very, very bad situation up there. Hopefully there wasn't too much damage in your area. But yeah, I know some areas did get some damage and even some coastal flooding. You know, those winds and waves, they were very high waves, and I actually saw many videos of those waves splashing onto people's homes and windows if they're like on a beach or something. So yeah, very interesting situation was occurring down there in up there in Massachusetts. Now, getting back to the severe weather event down in Louisiana, we have that special marine warning, which remains in effect, and then also all those severe thunderstorm warnings with these pockets of rotation, which still remain a threat. So we have this rotation, just a very numerous amounts of rotation within these thunderstorms, and those pockets of rotation could eventually become tornadoes if they continue to strengthen. Which I'm not actually seeing. I haven't been seeing that recently, but these types of storms could rapidly intensify and become a lot stronger in a short amount of time. And I actually just noticed something right here. You can probably see this donut-shaped feature in this thunderstorm here near Morgan City. And this actual donut-shaped hole right here, especially right here, this is actually an indication of very strong updraft. It's a very strong updraft or winds going up in elevation. And that is a sign that we could be seeing some, maybe even a tornado starting to form. And now that I look at velocity, there is that rotation in these areas here. And it's possible we could be seeing the formation of a new tornado and possibly a tornado warning near Morgan City. Daniel Bastian said there must have been many tornadoes today. There actually was a few. I did see videos this morning and this afternoon of some tornadoes on the ground, and particularly dangerous tornadoes. So we still have the potential to see some of these large tornadoes, and I feel this one is a pocket of rotation to watch carefully, as this could be developing into something, although we'll just really have to watch and see what happens with it at this point, as there really isn't a way to tell if it's going to become a tornado. It's really just to wait to see if it will. Now I could actually pull up a 3D image of this possible tornado, forming tornado, I should say, right here near Morgan City. I can pull that up real quick if I can. Alright, there we go. So this is what the normal 3D radar is currently looking like in that area. But what the heck happened there? If we actually switch it to velocity, there is something going on there. It's actually kind of hard to see on 3D. I kind of wish I could go in here, which is kind of weird. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah, let's not show it on 3D. But as you can see right here, this is actually the NROT. And what you can see right here, these two clouds next to each other, this is actually showing some possible rotation, which could be a sign of a tornado forming near Morgan City and heading straight from Morgan City. So Morgan City, if you're there, I'd get to your safe place just in case, even though there is no official tornado warning right now. I would honestly get to your safe place now, because you never know, it's so close to this area, and if something does quickly form, you're going to want to be prepared. You've never seen a tornado, but it would be cool to see one from a safe spot. Yeah. I would actually agree with that. It would be really cool. I actually really want to see a tornado in real life. Obviously not hitting a house or anything like that. Maybe one over the water, like a water spout or something like that. It would be really cool to see. I mean, I've seen pictures, and I know there has been tornadoes in my state, but I've never actually seen one, and that would be really cool to see. So hopefully in the future we'll be able to see one in real life from a safe distance, hopefully impacting a field and not a village or a town or anything like that. Alright, so the situation near Morgan City continues to look the same or very similar. There is that donut kind of formation right here, which still is that sign of a strong updraft. And looks like we have a new alert. Let me actually check what that is. Alright, a new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Morgan City, Louisiana, Franklin, Louisiana, and Patterson, Louisiana. And the threat information is wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour are possible. Penny-sized hail is possible, and a tornado is also possible with this severe thunderstorm. And that is actually right for the area I was just talking about. And looks like the potential exposure from this is pretty high. There is 50 plus 1,000 people in the area that could be impacted, with 24 schools and 2 hospitals in the path of this storm. So, pretty populated area that could be impacted by this storm. Let's actually take a look at that rotation again. So yeah, that rotation is still there. And why is it picking up a hail there? I'm not sure. But yeah, that rotation is still there, and it is still something to watch. Let's actually check if that is not good. Yeah, I agree. That is definitely not good news. Yeah, so this rotation near Morgan City is actually almost stationary for some reason. Now, the rotation has died down a bit, which is good. Although, I'd still want to watch out, as there is definitely some rotation still here over Morgan City. And those impacts like lightning, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour, hail up to, it's 3/4 of an inch. And all that kind of add together, it's a pretty decent threat for some severe weather. And just some dangerous weather in general in the Morgan City area. So if you're in Morgan City, I definitely still want to watch out, even if the tornado threat is not as high as it could have been. Now, tornado threat overall right now is not that high. There is definitely those areas of rotation just scattered, and actually they're kind of numerous. There's numerous areas of rotation. But honestly, nothing right now is forming into tornadoes, so that is actually the very good news at the moment. Although I'm not sure what's going to be happening later, or if it's even worth covering. Now, even if it's not, I will cover it, because there is a pretty big severe weather event occurring right now. But I don't know if the tornado threat should be the main thing I'm covering right now, as there isn't much of a tornado threat at the moment. As well, definitely not as high as there was earlier. I know right before I started the stream, there was like a few tornado warnings, and right when I started it, they expired the tornado warnings, and there has been nothing since. Which obviously is good. I'm not going to lie, that is good. Just there hasn't been much to cover, and not as much as I was assuming there would be to cover. Now that I look at it, that tornado threat does continue all the way into Mississippi and almost to Alabama there. So there is still that threat. Hopefully they don't recycle. Yeah, I actually agree. They could, and maybe not even recycle, but they could just, overall they could just be forming tornadoes. So it's possible, but yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, honestly, because I don't even know what's going on with these things anymore. I'm almost clueless what's going on with these storms. I'm just really just watching what's happening with them, and then going off from there. So right here, we actually have some more rotation right here. It's near White Castle. We have that strong winds here and some strong winds here, and yeah, we have those winds moving this direction and that direction, so that is some rotation, for sure. Now, the Morgan City area, that is almost in, I'm not going to say they're in the clear, but it's not looking that good, that rotation, so there's likely not going to be a tornado at the moment, but honestly, that can change quite quickly, so I'm not really going to talk about there being no tornadoes right in that area, as it doesn't seem like the right thing to do, or even the correct thing to say at the moment. Now, this area near White Castle is still looking quite decent. Now, actually, that I look at it, there is a slight structure to it. There is actually that inflow, that air moving into this area here, but there's no other side of inflow or anything. Actually, now that I look at it closer, there could be something here trying to form. Potentially that's starting to spin up. I don't really know. Let's see. Oh, hey, Sebastian. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but there is potentially some slight inflow heading into this rotation here, so it is something to watch near White Castle and Villa Rose area. So how you doing, Sebastian? Yeah, you're in the slight risk overnight. Yeah. And I think you are actually in that 5% for tornadoes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now that I think of it, you probably are doing awesome. Yeah, because you're in that risk. Ooh, this area near Morgan City just got a little bit more interesting. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know if this event is worth streaming for at the moment. I don't know what's going on with the tornado threat, and that's kind of the main thing I decided to stream for. Because there are no tornadoes, which is a good thing, but yeah. Oh yeah, Sebastian, if you want to join, then yeah, sure, you can join. I can make a meet. If you'd like. I sent you the meet link if you want to join the meet. That'd probably be the easiest way. Hey, Sebastian. Sebastian?
Sorry, I was getting a drink of water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm ready for tonight.
Yeah, I heard, yeah, your area's gonna be seeing possibly even some tornadoes.
Yeah, so. Well, it's mainly between. They mentioned it on the announcements, and I looked at everybody and I was like, told ya.
Wait, what do you mean the announcements? The school announcements?
Yeah, they mentioned how the stay safe and there'd be bad weather. Nobody believed me, and then I was like, told you guys.
I kind of wish they would do that when there's an enhanced risk in my area.
There was an enhanced response here, but we left school an hour early.
I
don't know why. It was for wind, so I don't know why. Anyway, so basically, I get my breath. Okay. So I'm not going to sleep. So basically, I have a 5% tornado risk, and and it's big, pretty big. So usually when there's a pretty big 5%, even if there's a 5% and it's not small, they usually issue a tornado watch.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, that's actually what they usually do. So I think I'm getting a tornado watch today. Well, for overnight. I think it's between the hours mainly of 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. That's when the main storms are, but I think my storms are going all the way till 11 a.m. So, yeah, I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'll take some videos and you can post them on your channel. If you want.
Okay. If you want me to.
Yeah, I'm on your field too. I'll post it on my channel too.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I was actually predicting for the past 2 days that'd be added to the site list, so I'm glad I was right. I posted it on my Twitter, so now I'm glad I was right.
Yeah, you have Twitter now. Oh yeah, for everyone who's watching, I definitely recommend you check out Sebastian's Twitter page. I can actually put the link in the chat.
Please also check out my YouTube channel.
Well, yeah, you have your YouTube link on your Twitter, so.
Yeah, so I drink too much water.
Alright, if anyone doesn't want to follow Sebastian on Twitter, the link to that is in the live chat.
Tornado reports today. We've had 9 tornado reports today.
Like different tornadoes?
I don't know. It just says tornado reports.
Okay. Also, Liam's weather is currently live on YouTube, so definitely go check out his stream, everyone.
GFS in the long range currently just shows a random cyclone coming out of nowhere, hitting Massachusetts, then another random low, going into a subtropical hurricane, hitting Massachusetts and New Jersey out of nowhere. No, literally out of nowhere. It just randomly forms, literally.
I think things just randomly form all the time.
No, but it's an actual subtropical cyclone. They've been showing something for you. Consistency, but it's in the wrong way, so I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll see.
24 hours. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of snow. Yeah, so there's also, this guy's off topic, but there's also a potential cyclone in the Mediterranean Sea. Very off topic, but I thought I should mention it.
That's almost as off topic as you can get while still talking about weather.
Yeah. I can get more off topic, but I don't think I want to do that. It's gonna hit in around 54 hours. It's currently stupid right now. It's currently a little before cyclone.
Is it an invest?
No, it's in the Mediterranean Sea. I don't know what they do there. I think it's by medial France.
I don't know what they do there.
Now. Bro, Europe gets all these big stuff all the time. We've never done it. But hey, I suggested tracking Europe, but now I look at it, I'm like, I have no business in Europe. I don't care about Europe. Like, I care about the people there, but I don't care about the weather there because, well, it actually depends because I'm not going to track a random heavy rain system. They always get that. But there's a big system, like I said. I track big systems all around the world. But regular, I mainly stick to the United States. And by big, I mean like cyclones and stuff. Yeah. So stuff's warming up, especially the Gulf of Mexico. We're about to get -1.
-1 what?
-1 on the ENSO.
Oh, like below average?
Yeah, -1 on the. So we're already in a La Nina.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I'm also the head manager of the what's it called again?
Weather News
Network. Bro, that's the same name from Claudius and Chanta Meatballs. Bro.
Maybe or maybe not. That's where it's from. Maybe or maybe not.
Nah, we just can't. Nah, they just came up with it, and it was just a coincidence.
I mean, they never copyrighted it.
No, it's just a stupid Claudius and Chanta Meatballs, and it became unstupid when it actually tracked weather.
I don't think they do.
It was stupid because in one of the scenes, it was like, okay, it's raining pretzels now, so we're gonna quickly switch to the daily weather. It clicked a button, and I saw for Miami it said 64 degrees and snow. First of all, it can't snow in 64 degrees. Second of all, it's Miami.
How does it snow in 64? And how does it snow in Miami? Yeah.
It's never snowed in literally, historically, it's never snowed in Miami.
Are you sure? I thought it snowed down there once, like a flake.
Let me check. Maybe I'm like snow in Miami.
I thought it was like a no accumulation thing, like more frozen.
Oh, okay. So it was only one time ever. January 1977, only time ever, and it was only a trace of snow. How much snow is it?
I believe that. I don't believe 64 degrees and snowing.
Coldest temperature in Florida. I want to see.
Huh.
The coldest temperature in Florida was -2 degrees in Tallahassee, Florida, on February 13th, 1899.
1899?
Wait, -2 degrees Fahrenheit, February 13th, 1899, Tallahassee. Coldest temperature in Florida at all. Hold up.
Wow. Oh, a new severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for Brookhaven, Mississippi. Borrowed. Oh, there we go.
What the frick is that? What's going on?
That's the stream alert system.
Is it? You're like in something just got issued for you, or
No, it's just some random.
is this tornado watch the fella asking? Looking at the IEM bot.
Okay.
I don't know how this works.
Should I even keep streaming at this point? There's not much going on. They expired most of the severe warnings.
How do I look at the IEM bot? The Storm Prediction Center won't load.
Yeah, it always has that problem. Try spc.noaa.gov/products.
Got it. Okay, now it just won't load.
Huh.
Now it loaded. Now it's loaded.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued in Louisiana. This is in effect for Prairieville, Louisiana, Hamad, Louisiana, and Therabraxi, whatever the heck that is, until 5:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
Yeah, we have no idea where it is. That is the biggest severe thunderstorm warning I have ever seen.
I've seen bigger.
No, that severe thunderstorm warning is covering 70 miles. Boy.
I don't know. I've seen bigger. I've seen ones that were huge, just for the entire squall line.
Yeah, this is you've seen like a 200-mile severe thunderstorm warning?
No.
Bro, it's completely clear out right now. It is completely clear out, but it ain't warm.
Is it concerningly clear?
Fully clear. Fully clear, but it's not even hot out. It's only 70 degrees. So,
That's cold.
Yeah, I know. Cold for storm development.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to end the stream right now.
Let's just go on a Discord call.
Alright.
What do you want to say in here?
We can stay in here. I'll just end it. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. There's no one even watching right now.
Okay, bye.
Alright, have a nice day, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel. Go check out Sebastian's Twitter. And go check out Liam's channel. Alright, everyone. Have a nice day. And stay safe if you're in Louisiana.
Or any of the rest.